Hi, I'm Scott. Thank you for giving the Personal Comfort Number Bed Mattress a try. We really appreciate your business. In the event that the Comfort Enhancement Program didn't meet your needs, that's okay. You can still return the Personal Comfort Mattress. I'm here today to help give you some tips and techniques on how to pack up your number bed mattress so it can be properly returned. Okay, let's begin. First, we want to make sure we remove all accessory items from your mattress. We have the pillows here and a foot protector. You'll probably have sheets on your bed. Let's go ahead and remove that. Now that we removed our accessory items from our mattress, it's time to start packing everything up. Here's a quick tip. Let's let out as much air as we can. I'm going to go from my number bed setting down to 5 on both sides of the mattress. This way the air will get out as much as possible before we pack it up. Once both sides of the mattress have reached the number 5 sleep setting, then it's time to go ahead and disconnect the air control unit. Remember when we recommended to keep the original packaging, boxes, etc.? This is when it comes in handy. Underneath the mattress, I put the pump box. I'm going to use the pump box to put the pump and remotes back in. Locate the air control unit at the head of your bed. Once you pull it out, you can start to disassemble it. Here is the power cable. Go ahead and unplug that. Over here are the remote controls. Right here are the air chambers. You can go ahead and unplug those too. Just push down on the gray button. All right, let's put the pump back in the box. Hopefully you kept this piece of wrapping. If not, you can put it in a bag. This slides nicely inside the box. Here are hand controls. You can just gently wrap the cable up like this. Inside here are where they belong, and it'll fit pretty nicely just in here. Just put that cabling down in the hole, and you can put the remote just like that. I'm going to do the other side real quick too. Let's not forget the power cable. It's still under the bed. Here it is. Go ahead and put that inside with the remotes. Good to go. Okay, so let's pack up the rest of the mattress. Here are the 2 boxes that I had stored away from the original packaging. Let's go ahead and put everything back in them. Inside the boxes, I still kept some of the packing material. If you don't have this, that's okay. You can use trash bags. Just want to make sure that anything that's fabric or foam gets wrapped up in something plastic to help prevent it from getting damaged when you return your product. Let's take the top panel off next. This is a quick and easy fold. You can do it in 2 ways. If you have a king size, you can fold it this way, or if you have a queen size, you can fold it this way. But I recommend folding it in thirds. See that? Nice and simple. One more fold like that. Here's a little trick I learned. If you want it to pack in the box easier, go ahead and let some of the air out. So go ahead and use your body weight and give it a bear hug. I'm letting some of the air out of the bag. Twist the bag up, tie it in a knot, and you're ready to go. Now let's go ahead and do the same thing with the foam. You have to be extra careful with this. You don't want to rip or tear it. If you do damage your foam, you might not get all of your money back, so just be careful. Fold it in 3s, like so. And then roll it up like a sleeping bag. Have your piece of plastic ready, because once you roll the foam up, you're going to have some pressure on it. You don't want it to expand back. I highly recommend using a piece of plastic so that we can tape the plastic around the foam. That way it'll keep the foam compressed when you put it in the box. Always make sure you keep the foam on top of the bed. Don't put it on the floor is dirty. It may be clean, but they're still gonna collect dirt inside the foam. So let's not try to get any hair on it or anything like that. It'll help prevent that. So I'm rolling this up just like a sleeping bag. Goes together pretty easy. Here's my piece of plastic. Have a piece of tape here. And that keeps it together nicely. All right, let's do the next layer of foam. Same thing, fold it in thirds. And then roll it up like a sleeping bag. This one can be a little more difficult. In this case, I don't have any more plastic bags from the original packaging, but I do have a trash bag. Be careful not to tape the foam. You don't want to put any tape on the foam. All right, good to go. Now let's go ahead and remove the center panel and the air layer. The center panel's quite small, really easy to fold up. There is no real wrong way to do this, but it goes together pretty easy. I have a small bag right here that I can put the center panel in. We're going to unzip the next layer. Very similar to how we folded up the foams, let's do this in thirds as well. And then just fold it up. I still have room in this bag, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. So after we removed the foams and the top panel, we still have the air chambers that we have to deflate. They still have some air in it. So what you'll need to do is use either the end of a ballpoint pen, the rounded side, a permanent marker, or a screwdriver. Go ahead and pull the hose out and then get in the bed. Okay, most of the air is out of our air chambers. Let's go ahead and fold those air chambers up. You're going to want to fold them kind of in threes. Notice there's still air in them. So I'm going to push this air out with the screwdriver again. Let's put the screwdriver in the hole. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time. Now that we got the air out of our air chamber, let's fold it up properly for packing. Flip it over, fold it up like this, into thirds again. So watch. 1, 2, into thirds. And then you just flip it over like that. Coil up the hose. Once you folded it all up, put it in the box. And repeat for the other side. Now we're going to pack up the comfort support layer. Just like we did before, fold it up into thirds. Make sure you have your piece of plastic ready. There you go. We're going to now fold up our head foot rails. Just roll them into each other until they meet in the middle. Go ahead and set these aside. And then we're going to roll up our rails. I flip them over and then roll them up because they go better together, easier. Now let's pack them up. You might have to remove your top panel from the box so that you can fit the side rails and head rails in. You just fold them up like so. Drop them in, fold these up just like this. Drop them in place. You can see how they're in here. And now you can put the panels back in. Now let's fold up the bottom panel. Go ahead and fold the sides in first, and then the head and foot section. Then you're going to easy fold this over like that, like that. Take the other side and do the same. There's the bottom cover. Another bag. And then last but not least, their control unit box. Okay, let's pack everything up. Make sure you tape it really good. We prefer you use clear tape. Once you have everything packed up, taped up, ready to be shipped, we will send you the shipping labels for it to be returned. Please go ahead and put those over the pre-existing labels so there's no confusion, and then we'll take it from there. As you can see behind me, we've successfully packed up the number bed mattress to be returned. We thank you for your business and appreciate you for trying us out. We wish you success as you find a better night's sleep.